Why Messi's dribbling defies physics. Imagine you're one of the best defenders in the world. You've spent an entire week studying Lionel Messi. You know he wants the ball on his left foot. You know he loves drifting inside. You know exactly what he's trying to do. And then the game begins. 5 minutes later, he's already dribbled past you. The strange part isn't that you didn't know what was coming. It's that you did. For almost 20 years, football's greatest defenders have faced the same impossible question. How do you stop someone when you already know their next move? Most people think they know the answer. They'll tell you it's speed. But here's the problem. Messi has never been the fastest player on the pitch. Players like Gareth Bale, Thierry Henry, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Kylian Mbappe were all capable of higher top speeds. So if speed isn't the answer, what is? The first clue came long before Messi won the World Cup. In 2007, a 19-year-old Messi picked up the ball near the halfway line against Getafe. 5 defenders closed in. One after another, they tried to stop him. None of them could. When he scored, the football world compared it to Diego Maradona's legendary solo goal. Everyone admired the finish. Almost nobody noticed what happened before it. Because the goal wasn't won with the final touch. It was won with every tiny touch that came before. Watch Messi dribble closely. Not the goals, not the celebrations, just his feet. Unlike most players, he almost never pushes the ball far ahead. Instead, every touch keeps it within immediate control. It looks simple, almost ordinary, but those tiny touches create something extraordinary. Options. Every touch gives Messi another chance to change direction, another chance to wait, another chance to make the defender hesitate. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly. Every time you think you've predicted where it will fly, it changes direction again. You don't lose because you're too slow. You lose because you guessed wrong. And that's exactly what Messi wants. But here's where things get even stranger. Because the real battle isn't happening between Messi's feet and the defender. It's happening inside the defender's mind. Every defender is constantly making predictions. Is he going left? Will he accelerate? Should I tackle now? Those decisions happen in fractions of a second. Commit too late, and Messi is gone. Commit too early, and you've already lost. Messi's greatest gift wasn't making impossible movements. It was making defenders commit before he did. That's why so many of his greatest dribbles begin with something unexpected. He slows down. Most attackers try to outrun defenders. Messi often pauses. That brief hesitation forces defenders to make a choice. And once they shift their body weight, physics takes over. Momentum doesn't disappear just because you're a world-class athlete. Change direction too early, and recovering becomes incredibly difficult. One of the clearest examples came in the 2015 Champions League semifinal against Bayern Munich. Jerome Boateng wasn't outpaced. He wasn't overpowered. He reacted to the movement he believed was coming. Messi changed direction a split second later. Boateng's balance was already committed. One moment became one of football's most unforgettable images. Years later, the same pattern appeared again during the 2022 World Cup semifinal. Facing Joško Gvardiol, one of the tournament's standout defenders, Messi didn't explode past him immediately. He slowed the game down, waited, shielded the ball, then accelerated only after Gvardiol committed. Millions watched an incredible assist. What they didn't notice was that Messi had effectively won the duel before he made his decisive move. So why does this happen over and over again? Sports scientists have spent years studying how elite athletes process information. One consistent finding is that the very best performers don't simply react. They constantly update their decisions as new information appears. Messi's style reflects that idea perfectly. Every defender's movement becomes new information. Every touch becomes a new decision. While defenders are trying to predict one move, Messi is already adapting to the next, and that's where physics quietly enters the story. People say Messi defies physics. The truth is more fascinating. He doesn't break the laws of motion, he works with them. By keeping the ball close, staying balanced, delaying his commitment, and forcing defenders to commit first, he uses momentum more efficiently than almost anyone who has played the game. He isn't faster than physics. He's faster at making decisions within it. And maybe that's why watching Messi has always felt different. Not because he performed miracles, but because he made incredibly complex decisions look effortless. The next time you watch one of his famous dribbles, don't follow the ball. Watch the defender. Watch the exact moment they shift their weight. That's the moment the duel is already over. Not because Messi performed magic, but because he understood something invisible. Football isn't always won by the strongest player, or the fastest. Sometimes it's won by the player who makes everyone else decide first, and that might be Lionel Messi's greatest talent of all.